Saveto. Today we will check out why is it so many people are not praying, why so many people are praying and nothing is happening. So first of all, most people just do not have a belief that there is a God, even though they know that they are here on the planet. No one is saying, I'm not here on the planet. But they say, I don't see with my senses that I believe in God. Большинство людей никто не говорит, что мне нету, я есть во всех. Но все хотят ощущать Бога через свои ощущения. But everyone wants to touch, see, and feel, and we think that is the truth. But in reality, all the five senses can be fooled, as a good magician knows. The sense of smell, if you think you are smelling a rose, it is some chemical properly. If you think you're eating this flavor, all the flavors are also chemicals nowadays. If you are touching something, you cannot really confirm whether it is good or bad because that's a comparison. If you are all the five senses, touch, eyes, smell, skin, all the five senses can be fooled, and they regularly are in our planet. Все пяти наши средства ощущения очень часто обманываются в нашем мире, и мы это знаем. Но все равно мы хотим Бога проверять только на основе этого. All the same, we are always sitting, we want God to be experienced. So most people don't have a belief, so the prayers do not work. They know that they are here, but they do not feel that level of happiness that they think that they deserve. Все мы находимся тут, но никто не ощущает такая уровень радости или довольства от жизни, и поэтому люди просто неблагодарны. No one is experiencing, especially in our digital times when we are always comparing. Someone has more, that person has more, Elon Musk has more, this person has more. So we are comparing. И постоянно сравниваем. И как только мы начали сравнить, мы упускаем себя. The moment we start to compare our lives, we lose it. So that is why most people are angry or not believing in a God, so the prayers cannot work. This anger that if there was a God, he or she should be giving me more, is the reason why most people are not able to pray. And the antidote to this one is to be really having gratitude for whatever we have and whatever we don't have. That is why we practice. So the first is in our heart, the head will say only, will give practical reasons which will be good for this living on this planet to have more money. The head will always make a prostitute out of you, asking for more money, making more money on the planet. Если вы будете только головой, то вы, каждый человек станет потихоньку проститутом за денег. You're just going to be able to sell yourself, your time on this planet for money, for comfort, etc. And you will think that is good. But the moment we do that, the moment we sell our time on this planet only for money, our heart becomes closed with anger. So we have a head, and that head should be leading us to God, should not be focused, oh, these are my five senses, and I only trust these five senses because God is beyond senses. However, that's what most people do. They want a God to be captured by their senses, and then maybe they will start believing. And even more, so what? I want a God that gives me more. Spiritually, the answer to these is that you have to be really having gratitude for whatever you have, you do not have. And instead of focusing on senses, вместо того, чтобы фокусировать на свои пять ощущения и телах, Fokusiert na to, что у вас есть это ощущение. You have to focus on the fact that you have this experience of life, and this experience of life, this phenomenon of life, because no one can control it or explain it, is a gift from God, from the Creator, direct gift from God. И вот это, то, что у вас есть пять ощущений, то, что у вас есть опыт жизни, то, что мы проходим такой опыт, который мы называем жизненный опыт Вселенной, это прямой подарок. But everyone says, oh, if I had more. No, it's not true. Everyone says, I want to be a king, but kings lived in paranoia. Kings continually lived in paranoia. They had to be aggressive. If you go to Istanbul, outside the wall of their biggest masjid is the list of around 500, 600 cousins that the Sultan had to kill. He had to kill all his family members who could otherwise be have he had to be unequivocally the sultan who could not be replaced. So all the relatives were killed. So that is the price of becoming a king. You are lonely, you cannot trust anyone, and you are always living in a justified paranoia. How rich is that life? When Louis XIV was being brought up, his mother used to tell him every day that most kings, they die violently. But our mind says that we want to be kings, having more and lose royalty, but everything comes at a price. So we have to be really comfortable with our whatever we have, whatever we don't have. Mi dăzni bet очень довольны то, что есть и нет. And the only way to be comfortable is to give more to the universe. Только так мы будем иметь ощущение спокойствия с тем, что у нас есть. Когда мы излучаем любовь и даем как служение во Вселенной обратно радость, ясность от сердца. Потому что мозги только думают, как получить. Сердце автоматом только излучает любовь. The heart is the center of unconditional love. It only knows how to give. С этой ясностью, with this clarity, now we are going to practice how to do mantras. First of all, a mantra is a prayer. A prayer automatically is asking the universe for something, but not always, oh, I want more car, I want a Ferrari or this. When we acknowledge that, oh God, the shortest prayer is supposed to be, oh God, your sea is so huge, the ocean is huge, and the refraction is that my boat is so small. How will I cross it? But we do. Самая краткая молитва является, считается, о, какой великий океан, а моя лодка такая маленькая. Ну, мы проезжаем с помощью океана. But we get over it. So whenever we understand how much minute we are as a person and how much we are infinity at the same time in our golden heart, that is when we become balanced. Когда мы осознаем, какими мелкие, потому что все наши планы зависят от Бога. All our plans depend upon God. And all the results that we get are blessings, whether we recognize it or not. But our personality wants only plus, more. But sometimes less is more, usually half the time. That is why in English they say that do not, you can get what you had wished for, and that is also a punishment. So you have to think like this. Вы должны понимать, что личность будет только просить больше. Все результаты от Бога. И все являются благословением, скрытый или не скрытый. So you have to start to enjoy all the results, knowing that in your heart, whatever you're doing, you're not hurting anyone. You're just fulfilling your responsibility and trying your best. After that, all results are from God blessing. Вы должны просто честно стараться осознавать, что все результаты — это благословение. И смириться с этим. Think of it like this. Когда вы просите что-то у Вселенной и получаете великолепно. When you ask the universe for something, and that is the way it works out. Extremely, extremely you are blessed. And when you do not get what we do not get what we wanted after praying, we are even more blessed. Но когда мы просим что-то от Вселенной и не получается, это еще круче благословление. Why? Because the personality that we have is very small. The ocean is huge. It knows more. So it is giving what is the best for our spiritual growth, which is the key reason to be on the planet. Потому что когда нам Бог не дает то, что наша личность хотела, потому что Бог, Вселенная, Создатель знают больше, они дают нам тот самый результат, который нам необходимо для нынешнего духовного развития. А без этого, без достижения духовного самореализации, все остальное это пустота. Некоторые люди могут просто служить, исполнять ответственность, и они получают зачет, они уже самореализуют. Some people do not even need to trust or pray. They just fulfill their responsibility to the best of the knowledge. They do everything that they can for others. They automatically become self-realized. That also happens. That means they have prayed so much, or their actions is their praise because they are offering it to universe. Это просто означает, что их служение, это их деятельность, они все отдают Вселенной. So, with that, first, just all prayers are just make your ego go down because you understand how less you are and how big or how infinite God is. So all prayers and mantras are just repeated prayers, and mantras that we use we are asking blessings for everyone on the planet. That is the key. So we are serving when we are using the mantra. Mi prosim через мантра. Это просьба Богу благословить всеки всего, безусловно. So, таким образом, это является служением. So just feel, today is Shiva's day. Shiva was the god who became blue because he took upon himself the poison that would have destroyed the universe, and because he also couldn't take it below his neck, he became blue. So that is unconditional service to others. Shiva является синим, потому что он принял на себя ад ядерный, который разрушил бы все творение. И он стал этим синим, приняв это яд. Даже он не мог проглотать, поэтому он держит его в своем горле и считается, что поэтому он символ безусловной служения. So Shiva is the face of God. Everything, God has millions of faces. The face of God that shared the secrets of meditation and shows the path of unconditional service and love. That is the path. So Om Namah Shivaya. Today is Shivratri. We are going to be using the mantra of Om Namah Shivaya and Mahamrityunjay mantra, the mantra that takes us beyond death. So just feel first of all the mantra in your heart. Breathe in Om Namo Shivaya. Just bless everything and everyone. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo Shivaya. Now take a scan of yourself. Ощущайте, как вы чувствуете. Просто сканируйте. Take a X-ray that sees through your body, or an MRI going up and down. So that just find out how you feel in the body. Om Namo Shivaya. Om, just pull up your lower energy. Namo Shivaya. Just feel, Om Namo Shivaya. Now, that is when people pray just at a level of mantra with a minimum understanding. Om Namo Shivaya. Now we add another element to it. First, it is just the words with the meaning Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya means I see God in myself, I see God in others. So we establish, imagine Shiva or Mother Mary or Christ, any God, any form in your heart. Visualizate forma Boga Katori vi comfortnum, vam comfortna, vasvem serse. And now Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Now scan your full universe, which is your body, up and down, and just note it for yourself how you feel. Om Namo Shiva. Now that you have established a temple in your heart, now feel the power of the mantra. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Now that you understand Om Namo Shivaya means, teперь вы понимаете, Om Namo Shivaya означает «Я вижу Бога во себе, я вижу Бога во всем». И у вас есть образ Бога во своем сердце, то есть ваше сердце стал храм. Now that you have an image of Shiva or any God, your heart is a temple. And now we offer this mantra to all the ancestors. Om Namo Shiva. To all the mothers, Om Namo Shiva. To all the fathers, Om Namo Shiva. To all the society and anyone who has ever hurt us, Om Namo Shiva. To God in everything and everyone, Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. So that your prayers become an offering of Shiva to others. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. You can use any mantra. Ochina Syashina Nevesata Praslavitsa Imata Pribodetsa Sade Spolnitsa Voluta. Neva Nizemle Dainam Kleb Sushinishi Prastinam Nashidalki. Yakarmi Prashan Dashnikum Nashim Vidinasatis Kushinis Baulu. Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done on heaven as in earth. On this day give us our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. Lead us from temptation, deliver us from evil. Thine is the power, the glory, the kingdom. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of Lord, pray for us sinners, now and in the hour of death. Om Namo Shiva. Now, instead of asking the universe and dissolving, become an angel heart that is ready to give to others. Whatever you think you don't have. You think that you don't have enough happiness, give it to others in thoughts. You think you don't have enough money, give it to you. Think you don't have enough health. With Om Namo Shivaya, become an angel, a giver of infinity to others. And give whatever your personality, which is your very limited way of thinking, things that it does not have. So when you connect with, you think you are poor, but when you give billions of dollars in infinity of love to others, that feeling that you are a poor and someone has more will start to leave your personality. You start to think in a different way. You start to think as a giver and enjoyer of life. We, когда излучаете любовь и становитесь дарющей силой, даруете безусловно, бесконечная, $1 любовь, то у вас в мозгах, которые личности сидят, что «О, меня мало» или так далее, это начинает целиться. И вы становитесь целым ангелом любви и радости. And you become an angel of love, hope and charity. Love is the spine you are. Hope and charity are your wings. Om Namo Shivaya. Open your wings. Let go of all your five senses. Om Namo Shivaya. Unfocus from your body, mind, and intellect. Om Namo Shivaya. See yourself just as golden light. Vi освобождайте себе от идентификации тела, мысли, интеллекта. Om Namo Shivaya. Ви простой золотой сияние в сердце. Om Namo Shivaya. Откройте свои крылья, чтобы помочь другим. Вера, надежда, любовь. Любовь — это спина, это ви есть. Вера и надежда сопровождают. Om Namo Shivaya. Om Namo. Connect with Mother Earth and connect with Father Sun and just take your vibration up and down, cleaning yourself. Присоединяйтесь с сердцем Бога Матери Земли и со сердцем Отца и просто плаваем. Om Namo Shiva. And going up and down, bless everything and everyone. Your infinity of love. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. In total silence, see yourself joyously helping others, fulfilling your responsibilities, enjoying this planet, enjoying your body, enjoying your mind, enjoying your intellect, all the time using these to help others. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. Breathing, so your heartbeat, your breathing, your sending love to others becomes one. Om Namo Shiva. Om Namo Shiva. And we are sending love to everyone of the group individually as one heart. Andre and Kate. Om Namo Shiva. And you let go of all the trauma that you have been going through for the last 1.5 years. Om Namo Shiva. And all the trauma from the last 4.5 months. Om Namo Shiva. And also when you were 24 and 27. Om Namo Shivaya Cindy. For the last 2 years, all these conflicts. Om Namo Shivaya. Caroline, whatever happened 37 and 47 and 51. Om Namo Shivaya. Ji, Om Namo Shivaya. You and your daughter just keep on blessing each other. Gale and sister. Om and grandchildren. Om Namo, granddaughter. Om Namo Shivaya. Hell, Om Namo and daughters. Om Namo Shivaya, Jean and children. Om Namo Shivaya, Leora and mother. Om Namo Shivaya, Maria and daughter. Om Namo Shivaya, Marina and children. Om Namo Shivaya, Mila and father figures. Priti. Om Namo Shivaya and parents and sibling. Om Namo Shivaya. In total silence, Tishine blagoslavite se best to be blagoslavляйте других. Bless yourself that you are blessing others. So that you have no judgment, no fear, no anger at any. You just connect and are full of gratitude. Fully content with everything that you have and everything that you don't have. We are sending blessings to each member. Just visualize that they are smiling and golden. Om Namo Shivaya Andrew, Om Namo Shivaya Anna and daughter, Om Namo Shivaya Cindy, Om Namo Shivaya Carolina, Om Namo Shivaya Chi, Om Namo Shivaya Galia, Om Namo Shivaya, Om Namo Shivaya Jean, Om Namo Shivaya Leora, Om Namo Shivaya Maria, Om Namo Shivaya Marina, Om Namo Shivaya Mila, Om Namo Shivaya Preeti, Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे शान्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखदेव भवेत्. So the key is to pray with devotion and trusting God with the image of God in your heart, so that your heart is a temple. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya.